Hey everybody, what's up? My name's Adam and welcome to Jamsville. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you my 10 favorite exercises with the major scale to develop your speed. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video because at the end I'm going to show you a special bonus exercise that's going to be really important to building a solid foundation for speed. If you're new to Jamsville, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell button so that I can help you get better, faster at guitar every single week. Here's exercise number 1. So the crux of this exercise is this motion right here that we can do on one string. So we're just picking the first note on the string and then hammering on the next two notes. Really slowly like this. And the other motion that you need to get used to is the exact opposite of what you just played. Picking the first note and then pulling off the next two notes like this. So before you even attempt to play through the whole entire exercise, make sure you have that motion down really well. Then you'll be able to take that exact same concept and transfer it onto the other strings for the rest of the exercise. Here's exercise number 2. So this exercise is the exact same notes and the exact same left-hand pattern as exercise number 1, but the only difference is that now we're going through the pattern with something called economy picking. So if you're not familiar with economy picking, it's just like alternate picking, down, up, except that whenever we change strings, we want to make sure that our pick is moving in the same direction as the string change. So in this case, since we're dealing with 3 notes per string, it makes it really good for economy picking because we get this pattern. Down, up, down, down, up, down on every string. And then on the way back down the scale, the pattern is up, down, up. So for the rest of the exercises in this video that have 3 notes per string, I'm going to stick to showing you the legato version. However, I think it's really good to practice both legato and economy picking. Legato, however, is going to be easier for you to get faster and it's going to sound a little bit smoother more easily than the economy picking. Here's exercise number 3. Okay, this exercise is just like exercises 1 and 2, except that we have a continuous stream of notes from the bottom to the top, back to the bottom. And the reason for this is because we actually add 1 extra note on the top string, so that way when we come downwards, the pattern is different than when we're going up the scale. Here's exercise number 4. So this exercise is using the exact same notes as before, but we're changing the order that they appear in each string. So before, every single time when we were going up the scale, we had this pattern. Now we skip from the first to the third note and then go back down to the second note on the string. So that's the motion that you're going to have to get used to for this exercise. then on the way down, it's the opposite. So we start on the third note and then pull off to the first note and then hammer on to the second note. On that exercise, I personally find going back down to be particularly challenging and starting with that pull off from the pinky. Here's exercise number 5. This exercise is really challenging because now we're essentially combining exercises 3 and 4. And what we're doing is alternating between those two string patterns that we had. So in exercise 3, we had this pattern on every string going up. And then on exercise 4, we had this pattern. So we're alternating between this pattern. And then on the next string, we play the pattern from exercise 4. So if you're practicing this, you're going to notice it's going to get really challenging and your fingers are going to explode. Here's exercise number 6. Exercise number 6 is the same thing as exercise number 5, but it's inverted. So on the beginning string, we have the first, third, and second note. And then on the next string, we have the first, second, and third note. And then we continue alternating exactly like that throughout the rest of the exercise. Here's exercise number 7. Here's example number 8. So exercise number 8 is taking that pattern from exercise number 7, and now we're just shifting it to all the different strings that we were dealing with in all the other exercises. Here's exercise number 9. Exercise number 9 is the same as exercise number 7, but we're inverting the pattern. So instead of starting on the third note in the string, we're starting on the first note. And again, doing all these inversions of these patterns is going to be really useful for getting your hands used to making pretty much every single possible combination of movements across the guitar. Here's exercise number 10. Much like exercise number 8, in this case for number 10, we're taking the pattern from exercise number 9 and we're distributing it across all the strings. So the hardest part about this one is just going to be shifting your hand between each string. The picking motion, especially when you're playing legato, is going to be pretty freaking easy. Alright, just like I promised, since you stuck with me to the end of the video, here is the bonus exercise. Okay, so out of all the exercises, this one's actually my favorite, and it happens to be the simplest. Because it's so simple, I think it's really effective at building your speed. The reason is that fundamentally, all we're doing when we're playing notes on the guitars, we're moving from one note to the other. So if you can just move between two different notes really fast, that alone will be able to help you get used to the motion of moving fast. And I think that that's a huge part of being able to play fast, is just being able to be used to moving your fingers fast. So before you even go through the whole entire exercise, make sure that you're going to be able to do this basic motion. And then the other motion that you're going to see throughout the whole exercise is the movement between these two fingers. So all of these exercises were in the key of C, but you want to be able to also do these in any key and be able to make these motions all over the guitar fretboard. If you're confused at all about the guitar fretboard and you're interested in learning how to master the guitar fretboard, then make sure you head on over to Jamsville.com and check out the Jamsville Guitar Performance System Fretboard Fundamentals course. The Guitar Performance System is the GPS that's going to take you straight from where you are, being confused about the fretboard, not confident in yourself, to fretboard mastery, being confident playing in any key, every single place, all over the fretboard. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so I can help you get better at guitar every single week. And until next time, listen, learn, and jam.